Welcome to the latest edition of PDL Weekly. My name's Nicholas Murray and I'm very pleased to be joined by the PDL Senior Director Ryan Brooks. Ryan, lots to get to this week, and first of all, we have some preseason games going on, and last night, Wednesday night, the Laredo Heat defeated Los Bravos de Nuevo Laredo, a Mexican second division team, 2-0 in their first preseason game. Excellent result. I know one of the guys, Lubo Kocic, I last remember seeing him play for the Rochester Lancers in the MISL. So very positive start to the preseason for Laredo.
Yeah, absolutely. Their preparation is for the Open Cup, which is on May 14th, that their first game is, and their first regular season game is on the 11th. So this is their third preseason game. So they've had 2 games that are against college teams. So this is really a way for them to step up and to really play against a good side, against a Mexican side, and winning 2-0, which the Mexican side was already into their, basically to the latter half of their season.
Now, Bibo Frias, who I know a little bit, I believe he's a guy who's been on the verge of making it in USL Pro the last couple of years. He had a penalty save, so it seems like they're definitely going to be a team to watch for in the Open Cup, especially in the early rounds when that gets going.
Absolutely.
Now, aside from that, we've also got some player signings. We've got some players from Reading United and Westchester going up on the site today, but the SC United Bantams making some very interesting additions. And one of them is Nico Whitmire, former US U19 international, and he's a guy that from UNC who's probably going to come in and have a really nice impact for that side this year. Yeah,
absolutely. There were guys from Clemson, from North Carolina, from Pitt, so it's ACC country down there. So what they're doing is just getting the good players from the ACC teams, and just kind of combining it into a great environment down there.
They had a great success story of that last year. Austin Savage, another Clemson player, played for them last season, had a pretty good season. Now he's signed with the Charleston Battery and is starting to make his way in USL Pro. So hopefully there'll be some guys that are playing for the Bantams this year that'll follow that same path. Now, as far as the rest of the league, obviously there's some alumni news that we have because the US U20 training camp started this week, and there are currently 4 players who either have PDL experience or will actually be playing in the PDL this summer. Marlon Hairston, who's just signed with Orlando City U23, is in that camp. So is obviously DeAndre Edlund from the Sounders FC, Mikey Lopez from Sporting KC, and also Eric Miller, who plays for Creighton right now, played for the Portland Timbers U23s last season. Big opportunity for them with the World Cup coming up this summer to try and secure a roster spot.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they have a daunting task, the U.S. does. They play Spain. In Turkey they're playing Spain and France in the in the group stage. So it's going to be tough for them. But Mikey Lopez, started 3 games out of 5 in the qualifying. Eric Miller got up 45 minutes, and then the other 2 guys, DeAndre and
Marlon Hairston.
And Marlon, yeah, it's Marlon's first camp. So it's an exciting period for him, being at Louisville, where you're playing against college guys, and all of a sudden it's stepped up a level into the U20s. It would be a great experience for him to be able to make the squad, but to go into that 12-day training period is a good experience for him.
Obviously, the guy everyone's looking at is DeAndre Edlund because of the great start he's made with the Sounders this year. And obviously, it seemed like one of the deficiencies in qualifying was maybe at that fullback position. So he's definitely a guy that's going to be vying for a roster spot this summer in Turkey.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the back line isn't solidified, due to injuries and due to lack of form. I mean, obviously, all the positions aren't solidified completely, but the back position, I would say, there's definitely room for someone to jump in, and hopefully he's that guy.
Well, Ryan, thanks so much for joining me this week. You can keep up with all of the news on the PDL through the league's website and through the league's Twitter handle at USLPDL, and you can also check out the league's Facebook page and YouTube channel. Until next week, thanks for joining us.
Thanks.